What's going on, everybody? Eric Bourassa here, and today I want to give you 5 tapping guitar patterns and licks in 5 minutes. I don't know if I can do it, but we got to just dive straight in. I recommend continuing to hold the pick between the thumb and your pointer finger, using your middle finger for tapping. That way you never have to change how you're holding the pick. That's a tip that Howe gave me many years ago. It totally revitalized the way I tap on guitar, and I highly recommend it. All of these examples are in A minor, so anytime you're in the key of A minor, you can use any one of these. Okay, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna start in the style of Eddie Van Halen, who really popularized two-hand tapping. Tap the 12th fret, and then flick off to 5, and then hammer on to 8. And that's our pattern. So we got 12, 5, 7. And if you're just starting out with tapping, don't try to go fast. Over time, it'll naturally speed up, okay? And then we can just move our tapping finger to a different note in the A minor scale. Right? So I'm just going from 12 to 13, and 5 and 8 are staying the same. And then we can do the same thing on string 2, and it's still in the key of A minor. Put it all together. All right, example 2 is also in the style of Eddie Van Halen, but we're gonna start from the highest note, go down to the lowest note, and then back up to the highest note. So we're gonna start with that 12 again, flick off to 8, pull off to 5, pull off to open, hammer back onto 5, back onto 8, and then we start over again at 12. And then we can do that 13 thing again as well. Example 3 is in the style of Howe. We're gonna start on string 6. And now we're going to skip to string 4 and do 5, 7, 10. And skip to string 2 and do 5, 8, 10. This outlines an A minor 7 arpeggio. And then to go backwards, we're just going to descend. We're gonna go 10, 8, 5, 10, 7, 5, 12, 8, 5. By the way, I am using my palm of my picking hand to mute the strings as I go. It's a little less reliable than if you use a hair tie over here, like just on the first fret, or like the Michelangelo Badio string dampener. As part of example 3, take that same A minor 7 arpeggio and just move it up an octave. I like to stop on that highest note. It's kind of a cool sound. Okay, you guys, I actually showed you the wrong Howe pattern, but that's just a bonus. It's supposed to go. You do a hammer on from nowhere. Then we do the same thing, starting with the fretting hand in the left hand, and we're gonna go 14, 17, and then 12, 17 on the first string. For our 4th example, Dave Martone, we're going to combine A minor pentatonic, box 1 with A minor pentatonic box 5, and we're going to tap all those higher notes. Hammer on from nowhere, slam the index finger down pretty hard on that lowest note, and then we're gonna tap the lowest note of the upper box, and then flick off back to that low note, right? So we got 5, 15, 5. Then we're going to hammer on to the higher note of the fretted box, and then tap the higher note of the tapped box, and then flick off. Lowest fretted, lowest tapped, lowest fretted. Highest fretted, highest tapped, highest fretted. And then move it up through the rest of those 2 boxes. So for our 5th and final example, this is something I call the alien lick. We're gonna go 5, 12, 5 on string 6, and then 7, 12, 7 on string 5. Same thing on the 2 middle strings. And then same thing on the highest strings. And then you just put it all together. There you have it, 5 tapping guitar licks in under 5 minutes. Hey, if you liked this, be sure and like and subscribe. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments below. I'm Eric Bourassa, and I will see you guys in the next time.